Welcome back!
So today we're going to talk to you about the Etnies Camber Pro WR. Got it
there
right?
It is. She remembered it. I couldn't remember it.
So I've been running Etnies for 2 or 3 years, I think.
Yeah.
And previously did a review on the Culvert shoe, which I'll pop a link up to if you want to see it. And Etnies actually saw that and asked if we wanted to try out some other shoes in the range.
Great.
So here we are.
Here we are.
So this shoe, WR, stands for water repellent, which is really exciting in Scotland because you get wet and cold the whole winter.
It actually works.
Thomas is probably a good test subject because he actually stops riding sometimes.
Yeah, if you know me, I don't ride over winters, but this winter I was actually able to get out just because of this shoe. I was so happy.
So we'll look at the shoe, give you our experiences with it. We've not been paid to do this, so this is an honest review, our opinions on the shoe after riding it for probably a few months now,
I would say so, yeah. So we wanted to obviously ride it to get some feel for it before we do anything like this.
Yep.
So
before we do the review. So let's look at the shoe. Thomas has the clipless and I have the flat pedal version. Obviously the shoe itself is very similar, apart from the sole. Yeah, they've been ridden, so they're a bit muddy.
Yours is used, yes.
Somebody has joined us here.
Hello, yes, no shoes for you.
Right, so let's look at the shoe. Let's start with the sole. So on the flat pedal shoe, we have a Michelin sole, and the rubber used in this shoe is actually a mountain bike specific rubber, which they say is 3 times more durable and 3 times grippier than normal rubber. And I mean, what can I say? I've been riding this on quite a lot of different terrain, some rough stuff, and I've had no issues. I've stuck to the pedals really well, some slick, muddy stuff, even the snow, and I've had a lot of confidence. Any conditions, I'm out.
Good. Is it not just easier to clip in?
I wish. We tried that. It didn't go well.
It did. There was so many good videos from that. Laura upside down.
It's nice though that they've got the option for flat or clipless, depending on your preference. And the actual shoe itself as well, the sole's like brand new. So really, really quite impressed with it. The sole, it's really stiff. So the first, 3/4 of the shoe has a good rigid sole, gives you a lot of support, and then in the toe there's a bit of flexibility, so you can get a proper good feel for the Roxy. The toe has a lot of flexibility, so you can get a proper good feel in the pedals. So it's pretty much best of both in that sense.
So my sole on the SPDs, it's not Michelin, I don't think, and it's actually when you walk on SPDs, if you run SPDs, you know it's little, but on this shoe it's actually really good. This is pretty grippy, like a normal trainer's will be or something like that. So you don't slip and you don't die on every rock. So that's really positive for me. So it is actually, as you can see, optimized for walking. Like anti-grip, like lots of grip there.
Anti-slip?
Anti-slip!
Anti-grip!
Yeah, no, so very impressed with that.
And I think, as I said, the rest of the shoe, it's they're pretty similar.
Yeah,
so
I would say so.
It's got a water repellent coating, is it DWR as well, through the whole shoe. So we went to test this out. Some crazy wet conditions recently, and I couldn't actually believe that it held up. I thought that, sometimes when a shoe is marketed as water repellent, it doesn't really do much, but these actually kept my foot dry and warm.
Good. Same here, and also it's got it's got neoprene sock, which goes all through the shoe, which obviously helps to keep the water out, which is phenomenal. That's why your feet stays warm and dry. And it's actually super comfortable, and it's not too tight, which I like, so I can put my winter sock in, and it's perfect combo for me, and I can ride the whole winter. I made difference to my winter riding.
And we went out in it was like -6 some days. It was properly cold
and wet. Yeah, lots of paddles and stuff like that, but still fine. And seriously, I don't ride in the wet. No, so overall, very impressed. After a couple of rides, Laura been riding them for a while, but obviously this new this new shoe, like, very good. Yeah.
Yep. They've also got a summer version or, well, non-water repellent version. So it looks fairly similar, but the difference is obviously the water repellency, there's more breathable mesh in here, whereas on here it's just full water resistant. But the inner lining as well is made of the 3M Thinsulate, so you actually do have not just a water repellent shoe but insulated shoe, and it's really good. When I put these on, like my first thought when I slipped them on was like, it's like wearing a pair of slippers. They were so comfy, and I've never really had that from a shoe before.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to even, I don't know about you, but I didn't have to break them in at all.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They just, I was able to go out and just start riding in them like normal, and they fit like a glove.
And they are definitely the most comfortable shoe I ever had. Like, compared to my previous shoes, like, this is much more comfy. It feels like a normal shoe, but you still got the support wherever you need it.
And the sizing, I went up half a size, I think, I wanted some extra space in there if I did want to wear a waterproof sock in the winter, or just a thicker thermal sock. So I went up half a size, and that worked pretty well. For me, I think the sizing is fairly true to size.
Yeah, same here. For the winter shoe, I think it's the same thing. Yeah.
Yep.
And if you got any questions about the shoe, feel free to leave a comment. We are happy to, answer any extra questions.
Let us know what you ride, and if you've got any experience with Etnies, what you think. I guess that's about as much as we can say. Great shoes.
Great shoes.
Hope the review was useful.
Yeah.
And hit subscribe if you want to see more regular mountain bike content. Got some fun European trips coming up. I'm pretty excited about. And drop a like if you enjoyed the video.
Amazing. Cheers. And we shall see you next time.